What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to a different perspective. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button for your boy. We just hit 75,000 subs and we're on the road to 100K. About a quarter of the ways there, man, but we gonna get there real soon, best believe. Y'all, we got a video here today. I came across this on TikTok this morning. I was like, y'all, I gotta talk about this with my folks. This right here is prime example of something I was sharing with you guys a couple of videos back when it comes to this struggle within modern women of today. There's a struggle, there's a battle within them between being independent, being modern women, and the innate genetic makeup within women to be feminine, to do the things that a man would need them to do. It's like a battle within them. It's like, oh, they're fighting against it. And this is prime example of that. Prime example. I've seen a couple of her videos before. She has an accent that she'll bring out every now and then. But whenever she brings out this accent, she instantly becomes very masculine. Very, very masculine. But yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. But let's get to this.
Blah, blah, I have a boyfriend. Okay, let's get past that.
First she started, blah, 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 I have a boyfriend. Okay, let's get past that. Interesting. We're going to talk about that.
He leads correctly. He's like an alpha man. So I decided to return the favor for him and clean up his house while he was at workouts. And make him breakfast. So let me show you what I did. But first, let's talk about the tunes playing. Okay. Boiled him some eggs because that's a part of his diet. Started his protein powder shake. Lit an incense because he loved incense. Folded some of his laundry, his towels. He has to go through his socks. Bitch, I hate avocado, but I made him this cute avocado with this sriracha on the side. I gotta clean up the sides a little bit, bitch. Then I made him this banana, honey, and peanut butter with ashwagandha, milk thistle, and kelp smoothie. Really?
Real quick, can I just say, she wouldn't even put the man's socks together. But okay, hold on. We're gonna keep going.
Healthy smoothie. And now we wait for him to come home, but I have never done this for a man before, and I kind of feel really repulsed and utterly disgusted in myself. Maybe.
Wow. She said, I have never done this for a man before, and I'm feeling repulsed and utterly disgusted with myself. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I bet you he asked her to do this stuff. Because he's supposed to be leading her, he asked her to do this stuff for him. But she tried to make it seem as though she did this out of the kindness of her heart. Oh, well, I got me an alpha male, got me a leader. I guess I'm supposed to do this stuff for him. I said if I ever got me a guy like this, then I would do this stuff for him. So let me go ahead and do this stuff for him. Maybe she did it because of the kind of guy she thinks she has. Or maybe he asked her to. Regardless, she feels utterly disgusted with herself for doing this stuff. Watch out.
Maybe that's the Aquarius in me. But when you find a man that knows how to lead correctly, you'll do anything he says.
She said you'll do anything he says. Which one is it? I'm confused. Did you do this because you have an alpha man? One that you feel that will lead for you? Which that already in itself, so you're saying you will only be feminine, you will only do these sort of things when you come across a certain type of man instead of just being that way, as women should. Regardless of what kind of man you come across, maybe your man will be better for you, even if you felt he wasn't an alpha male. Maybe he would be more of that if you were to do more of the womanly things that you should already be doing. But okay.
So, men out there, if your woman not submit, you need to check out a few things first.
You see?
But don't worry yourself. It's all gonna fall together. Just beef up on yourself. Beef up. You know what I said? Okay, but
you see what I'm talking about? Every video I've ever seen from her, and I don't got nothing against this girl. You know what I'm saying? Every video I've ever seen from her, when she brings that accent out, she brings out masculinity along with it.
now we're waiting.
Okay, so how do you feel?
I feel good. I got a full belly. I had a good smoothie. The house smells good. My laundry's done. My stresses for the day are done.
Okay, Gemini, you did never stop talking. So So blah.
Did you catch that? Did y'all catch that? She asked this man a question. She said, how do you feel? He's like, I'm good. My laundry's done. My belly's full. I got this smoothie. And then she cuts him off. Gemini never stops talking. Huh? You know what that was, right? That was her way of trying to assert dominance. Like, no. I run this. I really control this. Let me shut you up. It's like she's battling with hierarchy, with the dominance ladder with this man. That's why she said she felt utterly repulsed and disgusted with herself. It's like, oh, I have to do for man? Ugh, huh? Modern women, baby. Modern women. Watch out, fellas. Watch out. Who's raising these women? Other modern women. Who raised those women? Other modern women. Let's run back through this one more time.
Blah, blah, blah. I have a boyfriend. Okay, let's get past that. He leads correctly. He's like an alpha man. So I decided to like return the favor for him and like...
Wait, hold on. She said he leads correctly. He's like an alpha male or alpha man. Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that?
Clean up his house while he was at workouts. I'm making breakfast. Let me show you what I did. But first, let's talk about the tunes playing. Okay. Boiled him some eggs because that's a part of his diet. Started his protein powder shake. Lit an incense because he loved incense.
Let me say this real quick too. Seemed like she got herself a guy that he might have some money. He looked like he lived in a nice home. He parks his bike in the inside of the house. This might be a garage. I don't know. It looked like it's the inside of the house. I don't know. I mean, he looked like he living nice. Young, attractive male.
Folded some of his laundry, you know, his towels. He has to go through his socks. Bitch, I hate avocado, but I made him like this cute avocado with this sriracha on the side. I gotta clean up the sides a little bit, bitch. Then I made him this banana honey.
She didn't have to say all that. Bitch, I hate avocado. I mean, I don't like it either, but I wouldn't have said that.
And peanut butter with ashwagandha, milk thistle, and kelp smoothie. Really healthy smoothie. And now we wait for him to come home, but I have never done this for a man before, and I kind of feel really repulsed and utterly disgusted in myself. Maybe that...
I want... I know I paused right here again, but thinking back on some of her previous videos before she got into this relationship, I remember some of the stuff that she was saying when she was single. And so for her to say, I've never done this for a man before, makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. I like, well, I can see prime examples as to maybe why those other relationships weren't working out too well. You wasn't woman enough for those men. Probably too masculine. Cute girl, but that masculinity is not it's a turnoff. It's a major turnoff.
That's the Aquarius in me. But when you find a man that knows how to lead correctly, you'll do anything he says. So, men out there, if you're a man not submit, you need to check out a few things first. But no worry yourself. It's all gonna fall together. Just beef up on yourself. Beef up. You know what I said? Okay, but now we're waiting.
Okay.
But let's talk about that too, though, because that is also women's nature to want a man to assert dominance, you know. But this is why I'm telling you guys, now more than ever, we have to be more masculine, more manly like than we have been in the prior 20, 30, 40 years. Because a lot of these women are becoming more masculine. We got to be more masculine than them. This is proof right here. This is proof.
Okay, so how do you feel?
I feel good. I got a full belly. I had a good smoothie. The house smells good. My laundry's done. My stresses for the day are done.
Okay, Gemini, you did never stop talking. So blah blah.
See. See, if I were him, right? If I were him, I would have went back and maybe watched this video on her TikTok to see exactly what unfolded. Knowing what I know, knowing what we know, we would catch up on these little nuances, these little things that she's saying, these little slick things that don't really sit right with us, right? And I would check her on them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll run into situations with your lady that you might not pick up on right there in that moment. You might have to reflect on it a bit, and then you can go back and address it later. And it's not out of some bringing up the past, living in the past sort of thing. It's so that these incidences won't be repeated in the future. Because, yeah, maybe she did some nice stuff for him, but she was also a bit disrespectful too. Because in the very beginning, at the very end, she tried to undermine him. Yada, yada, yada. I got a boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. Look, listen.
Blah, blah. I have a boyfriend. Okay, let's get past that.
I got a boyfriend. Let's get past that. Like, she's trying to, like, this is not about him. This is about me. Like, she made this video trying to show that she is a traditional woman or is attempting to do the traditional things, but really is made for TikTok. Wish she had done this stuff if she wasn't trying to film this TikTok video. Fake tradition is what this looks like. If you're going to do it, do it. Do it frequently. Do it all the time for this man. And then she tried to undermine him at the end, when he was talking. Now Gemini did it. What? Wow. Look, I can't take no more. I'm losing brain cells the more I talk about this mess. The more I look at this mess, I'm losing brain cells. But y'all know what time it is, man. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, you can follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.